Hey everyone, welcome back. I am back today with more Hunter x Hunter, you guys. I honestly couldn't tell you where this is going. They had me going so back and forth last episode. I'm just along for the ride. Meanwhile, you know, we build up to this great battle, which again, I literally have no idea what to expect. But I think it's going to be dramatic. I think it's safe to say, like, whatever happens, it's going to be not totally what we expect and dramatic. So I will just briefly kind of get into my lingering thoughts from the last episode. Before I do that, I do just want to say if you're joining me early today, you know just what that means. It means you are one of my awesome patrons. Thank you so much. And as always, I'm sending up those big old hugs right through that screen. And if not, still thank you for joining me today. I'm glad you're here. I do hope you'll consider supporting me that way. The link to my Patreon is going to be in that description down below. And if you are joining me on those YouTubes, I hope you'll hit like and subscribe for me. Thank you so much. All right, before I get into just kind of my lingering thoughts, a few housekeeping things. First of all, I will try to do what I can with this in the audio on the video when I get all done and upload it and everything. But I had to turn my fan on today because it is so hot outside. The temperature is just muggy beyond all reason. And which is why my hair is just like, I tried with my hair today and I'm pretty sure I failed, but whatever. But yeah, so sorry about the noise of the fan. Without the fan, it would be like suffocating hot in here because I'm in an attic and I close all my windows when I film so that I don't get like people mowing the lawns outside and stuff like that. The other thing is I got new chairs. So if it looks different, you can't see a lot behind me. That's why I got a new chair, very comfy, perfect for, you know, watching stuff for a long period of time. So, but yeah, it probably looks a little bit different now in the background because the chair is super high, has a super high back. So, anyway, guys, Hunter x Hunter, you know, they really had me going last time with this whole thing with the king because the way that they're going and the way that they're building it up, I always love when shows do this. They show you something through the eyes of another character as a way of describing what the situation is like, you know? So we have what's the one guard's name? Poof, I think, as the way they spell it, like P-O-U-F. And they have, you know, this one individual just kind of really building up just how dire the situation with the king is getting because he is starting to kind of adopt almost maybe like some human qualities in terms of emotion and feelings and things like that. And then they have like this big build up to him being like, ha, I want to destroy everything. I'm the most powerful, power's everything. And who knows, maybe I'll just go kill that kid or whatever. And they just completely swerve me, only to swerve me right back and have him be like, oh my God, let me protect you. And, oh my God, are you okay? Why are you crying? What's wrong? Just like you guys just had to make me do the double take, didn't you? You just had to make me do the double take. But it worked. It totally worked. And I love how they're kind of keeping me off my toes on this one. Like, is the king, you know, starting to develop what we would see as emotions or morals or whatever, or is he not, or is he and he's just lying to himself? You know, it's going to be a really interesting journey, but change is taking place. I think it's safe to say that change is taking place. So I don't know what that's going to mean or where this is going, but I think we learned a little girl's name. It was not the name. She's definitely not the baby. So I do apologize for my fervent affirmation for several episodes that she must be the baby. But she's definitely an awesome character that I'm really enjoying and is definitely, you know, it's interesting. She's so like quote unquote weak, yet she's not. And I think that's really messing with the king's head. Like, yes, she needed help from like some kind of bird creature that was pecking at her, and like physically she may seem weak, but even at the same time physically she's not weak because she can stay up for like hours, nights, days at a time to play this game, and you know, mentally she's very strong, and even like her resolve, like she couldn't be intimidated by the king, and that impressed him, you know. So like I think he's learning what is strength. So yeah, so that'll be interesting to see. Meanwhile, our crew is just kind of, we don't know what happened to Palm, and that was something they were talking about last time, but in the meantime, they're just kind of like planning their next move, and it's got to be perfect, guys. We're getting half a shot at this. We're like not even, it's got to be perfect, but I don't know what that means in terms of like the king changing though. Like, what if he like realizes, hey, I think I want to value life, and then they get in and do their thing and kill him? Oh, that would be so messed up, would it not? So, but without further ado, you guys, let's just jump in and figure out what's going to go on this next episode of Hunter x Hunter. Let's do this. We know that stairway pretty well. Okay. Got it. Just go. Yep. But we really don't know what's going on in there. I mean, that's kind of true. Okay, I mean, I'd say that's fair. Yeah, there's a radius for sure. I love how we're flashing back to that time, because that's all our experience with Pito to this point. We know they might be. Yeah. Yeah. So that was Poos. Yeah, let's go ask Colt. Oh, heck yes. Tell me Colt's with the baby. Okay. Baby! Oh my god, yes. We did finally get to see the baby, you guys. Oh, it's the little tail. Reminds me of Goku with a little tail. I'm sorry, I gotta pay attention to what he's saying. But yeah, we already kind of knew that. Oh my god, baby. I waited so long. I was not disappointed. Okay, well, see, that's the kind of thing we would only know with somebody from the inside. Okay. Oh, I'm glad we sized that up fairly fast, you guys. He could have only hurt himself. Guys, I'm so proud of you. Wouldn't it be nice if they started to put together that he was changing? But how could you possibly? I mean, but that could work to our advantage, you know? What if he decides to value life? We might be able to, like, reason with him. Here we go, guys. It's go time. I'm so scared. I'm, like, legitimately nervous. So they're sizing things up, too, on their end. Okay. So they're going to be, like, hyper vigilant, too. So, wow, they really have put a little bit together. Okay. No. They're gonna have to, like, come up with What? Well, I guess that just leaves me. Pito is easily distracted, and I can relate to that. Squirrel? Oh. Uh-oh. So that's... And we know this about Zetsu, that it's almost dangerous in a way if your aura just completely goes away. Because that's noticeable. It's so nice we have this little place with the snacks and the... Okay. So we already knew they would perceive it that way. Oh, alright. I feel like he's the only one really kind of, a little, like, overly cautious, but in this case, you know, it's actually true that we do have a pretty solid plan. Oh, I love how, like, every step of the way we just expected this. Yeah. Definitely want to make sure we're prepared. Yeah, we're basically trapped. Okay. Are you back? Did his hair turn white? No, it's like this. Yeah. Right. Kite. Oh my god, his hair. He's look at I feel like it looks like maybe he hasn't eaten in a while or something too. Oh no. Yeah, here he is still in the game, you know? That's like, wow. Knov is super boss. Uh-oh. Oh. Okay. From now on, protect Komugi. Right. Okay. Oh, I cannot imagine how scared. Spoof, what is he doing? What are the scales doing to the citizens? Uh-oh. Okay, yeah, so we kind of expected this then? Okay. Yeah. They're... Yep. That's like, that's sick. That's dark. Oh, that's true. Yeah, I guess that's one way to look at it. It's going to be a little bit harder to get them out of there, I guess, but while we're actually doing what we're doing. No. Oh, I saw that. Please, please let Palm still be alive. Are they going to actually show us some of the fight? Yeah. What? What does that mean? Yeah. Yep. Aww. I love the way you think. You know what? You know what's funny? Yeah, he doesn't want to kill anyone. He really... Kite, we're gonna do this for you. Oh, can we do that? I don't... Is that a thing that we could do? Because... You're such a good friend. Yeah, heck yeah, we perfected that. What does that mean he's gonna fade away? I'm so worried now. I like that we're getting everyone's, like, internal monologue. Oh, friend. You're doing great. You're doing great. It's like we don't even have time to look at... Well, you're still in this, and you're still at some percentage. You know what I mean? Okay. Oh, but we could get a lot done in a minute. Now you have friends. Look at Killua. Killua's just like he really does have like a renewed sense of like calm and confidence. Happy birthday, Calgo. Uh-huh. You're the king, and you know what? I feel like you need to figure that out. We're really having like some higher reasoning here. You know what I mean? That like can't be solved by just, I squash things. All right, guys, no turning back now. You've got this. I believe in each and every one of you. Palm's, I really believe Palm's in there. Palm's all right. And can we like legit, can we actually turn Kite back? I did not know that was, you can't bring people back from the dead, but maybe he just means let him rest in peace. All right, you guys. That was so good. It was very much just like a planning app. But I think that part of what makes the show so effective is the fact that we do have so much detail on how things work or how things are going to go down. That's what we can go in there and turn on its head to create a big plot twist. So I was trying really hard to like pay close attention to all of the details and all of the things that like we're going to need to know that they're counting on for next time. And, you know, I said this during the ending theme, but I'll say it again. I'm really proud of Killua because it's not that he, you know, I love that little pin that we finally got flippin' removed for him. I love that like it didn't take away his caution or his ability to see, you know, to be realistic. You know what I mean? Like he still has that. He's still him, but now he can have clarity planning around it as opposed to I see an obstacle, run. There's no other option, run. I cannot resist, run. And then he did resist it in the end because he's boss. And he's my son. I was very concerned about the phrasing of he seems so confident, yeah, he seems like he's about to fade away. I'm going to go ahead and infer for now that, you know, he just deep down does have some reservations or anxiety or nerves or whatever about this. And they're just simply referring to that. And not that like there's, because he was acting weird. He was like super confident. Do you guys remember when he was going around and like doing the warning stuff? He was all like super confident. And even then, like something was off. And they kind of just sort of glossed over. Like we never talked about it again. But I feel like this is the second time now that we brought up that he's super in charge, but something's not right. And I don't know, I really am just hoping that it's just that deep down, he's like worried for Gon, or he's worried about the situation or whatever, and not something more that like, okay, taking out the pin did something else to him, or just as something else is, I don't know. I just feel like they've mentioned it a few times now, and I'm like, no, guys, we finally got Killua to a really great place, and I'm happy with where he's at, and like, no, we're not gonna mess with his well-being anymore. Please, this child has been through enough, and we are not going to mess with his well-being anymore. The king definitely is being honest with himself. I feel like now that something is going on. We saw him questioning, like, why don't I have a name? Like, who am I? And now he's like back to that, like, I'm the king, but who am I? Like, what am I like as a person? And that is something that I feel like no one ever counted on him considering. He was just supposed to come in and just kind of like almost this instinctive animalistic, like, crush, destroy, eat, like propagate everything. And that's like that's what all of them were like bred for, but now there's like this almost like higher reasoning taking place. And I feel like that might be a very good thing for us. And I like that Knuckle pointed out that like, even he must have a heart somewhere, like any living creature, you know what I mean? And I love that he pointed that out, because I think that is going to come into play, that, okay, he might not be like, a softie anytime soon, but at the very least, if he's capable of reasoning, who am I? Why am I here? Why was I brought here? Why am I protecting this person? Why am I having these feelings? I feel like that is a good sign that at the very least, we might be able to reason with him. You know what I mean? Not saying, he's going to be like a philosopher anytime soon, but there's a chance. There's part of me that could see this going, like, everything fails and they have to like talk no jitsu. You know what I mean? A part of me could see it going that way. I don't know. But then again, like, I feel like our crew's really got it together. And can we just send kisses and love to Knov for showing up gaunt with white hair and completely traumatized and exhausted from everything, and still showed up. Like, can't go into the battle, but like still was here and still scoped things out, and like was able to even get up for a second. And morale too, just like coming in here being like, yeah, it would have been nice to fight at 100%, but here we go. A lot of you have come to me and said like morale is like the kind of prototype for a good hunter, and I've just seen that on so many levels. I like seeing everyone's inner monologue. Again, still worried about Killua, but I'm proud that just the boys are just here, and they're so calm and they're just doing it. Calgo finding new meaning and this whole thing. Oh my god, Colt, can you see Colt and the baby? Guys, you know how long I've waited for some baby. And I gotta say, I was not disappointed. I hope we get to see more of the baby, but my initial impression was just that the baby reminded me a lot of Goku, like baby Goku from Dragon Ball, with the little tail and everything. And if that's all the baby we ever got to see, I'm still just grateful for that, because that was amazing. But I'm hoping we'll get to see more. But that was really cool. I love that they still reference that. Yeah. So now, what was her name? Kumogi? I don't know if I'm getting that right. I'll learn it eventually. Don't worry. I spent so much time on that stinking other name thinking that was the baby. But now she's like under our protection. So that's like an official decree. We are officially mixing the king's issues into like everyday policy. So like, there's no going back. There's no going back for any of us. But yeah, I'm scared. I'm excited. I'm longing to see everything that's going to happen. And I honestly know going in that the only thing I know is that I don't know anything. Like, anything could happen. And I just can't wait to see what's going to take place. So yeah, guys, I think that's all I've got for now. But that was an excellent episode. I hope you enjoyed watching along with me. As always, thank you so much for joining me today. And please be sure to join me next time. I could guarantee you I cannot do this without you. I need you. Please show up. Please help me. I will need it. And we will watch it together. Bye for now, guys.